I first realized we had Parkinson's was, what, about 9 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we got a disease, Parkinson's. What do you do about it?
It's my personal feeling that anyone with a disability should not be allowed to just sit at home and watch television. They need to be out there. It should be something that engages them. When I first told him about walk-on, he was walking in with a Parkinson's walker. Now, a lot of times he'll just use his cane. I mean, he has a tremor from the Parkinson's, and he has to learn how to control the reins. Well, the tremor then becomes part of that, because, I mean, he can't be doing all this tremming and still direct a horse. It's universal. It touches almost every part of his disability.
It's being able to sequence, to follow directions, to pay attention, to scan and look in the environment. It's balance, strength, coordination. That's to keep her walking.
I mean, I don't like MS, but I have it, and I have to deal with it and face it. My abilities to walk were diminishing, and that's not good. But then after I started coming here, I was able to work on walking, because on the horse walks kind of like you do, and you get that same feeling, and it helps me a lot with big walking, because it's a big part of living, walking. And so
it's things like that that maybe are not big or flashy or that you would think of as miracles.
It's fun to actually get better, really, rather than just in my mind.
It improves his posture. It improves his upper body strength. It also gives him a perspective that's different than just being on himself.
It's a very good type of therapy to relax and learn all the things you can do and stop thinking about things you can't do.
When he's on the carriage with Mary keeps him engaged. She keeps talking to him. So now you're talking about multitasking. He's steering a horse, I mean, like a 2,000-pound animal, and he's making sure it doesn't crash into walls. It's just given him so much confidence that he didn't have before.
To have this huge, amazing, majestic animal, just see them for who they are, it's a really powerful feeling.
I am right now training to become an instructor just because I couldn't see the tangible purpose to a lot of the rest of my life. Here, I could see why what I did was important. I could make our participants smile. I could form a bond and a partnership with them. What I was doing had a bigger purpose than just like how high of a fence can my horse and I jump over. The meaningful, profound things that fill our days when we're here.
I think it's really good to find new volunteers that we can become friends with and share the same passion.
I do my best to spend as much time here as I can.
She suddenly had somewhere that she felt a connection to the horses, a connection to the staff. She felt empowered. Now she's a leader. She tells the volunteers how to do things.
We're all working towards this one goal, contributing to the happiness of this person, the reason that we're here.
When Taco carries a rider who is otherwise in a wheelchair, he walks so carefully. He takes his job so seriously, and he fully understands kind of like the weight of what he's doing.
These horses have had people have seizures on them, and they know that they need to stand perfectly still. They know what their job is.
You know why this works is because the staff at this barn cares for those horses with the utmost love and attention, and because of that, those horses can care for each and every child and adult that gets on their back.
You're going to see it reflected back at you. If you're going through something at school, you're going through something at work, you're frustrated that you're not able to do something, all of that is going to be mirrored in your interactions with the horses, and you're going to be able to work through that in a productive and safe environment.
For a parent that has a child in a wheelchair that's nonverbal, life has changed because we found something that she likes and that they treat us like family.
It gives them a quality of life too. It's not just therapy.
She was laughing and smiling, and I didn't think something like this program existed for kids like our Lily.
When a participant, especially a child, is in the arena and the horse sees them for who they are, that might be the first time in a long time that they can completely be themselves. And then they get comfortable with who they are, and they begin to take that everywhere else in their life.
It's not just therapy. It's a chance to make friends. It's a chance to, get a favorite horse. make a connection with them. It's a chance for them to spend time doing an activity that they love with people that they love.
Walk-on's been great for him. I mean, he's not stopping as far as I'm concerned. He's just not going to stop.
This year we're celebrating 10 years of miracles at Walk On.